So you heard me playing over those Aeolian progressions, and of course we were moving through 4 keys, C, D, E, and F sharp minor, those Aeolian keys, all right, or Aeolian modalities, all right. So, and the idea still is that I'm pacing my phrases, entering with strong tonality, maybe even reiterating some of those phrases, you know, make creative hooks, if you like, or melodic hooks that people can sing, and then ending a phrase with a crescendo to end my solo. And of course, I still want to get into the next key, all right? So I've got to be thinking, all right, I've got to finish my line, bring it to a close, and then where do I need to be next to get into the next key? And of course, it's pretty tricky regardless of the scales you're using, but now we're using these 7-note scales with the Aeolian mode. We are targeting different tonalities, and obviously we've got more at play under our fingers, or more note choices, if you like, which can lead to, you know, some kind of confusion of where your resolution points are. And of course, we still look to hit those target notes, you know, the sweet notes. Let me start again. Could I do that? Can I go again on that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And rolling.
So you heard me playing my 4 Aeolian solos, if you like. And let me start again. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm stumbling.
And we're rolling.
So you just heard me playing over my 4 Aeolian progressions, all right, the 4 keys, C, D, E, and F sharp Aeolian. Now I'm still trying to pace my ideas, use dynamics and phrasing. Now, of course, this feels more rock and roll to me, and, you know, so I'm playing faster lines, maybe those 16th note lines, to make it feel more congruent with this track, all right? Now, that doesn't mean that I still can't be melodic, still can't lay back, and still create those motifs and melodic hooks, if you like, all right? So I'm still looking for those things and using pace, dynamics, and everything else that I've got at my disposal. And of course, if you guys have got those really cool techniques, the tapping stuff at your disposal as well, you may find that that works over this track, all right? So it's kind of stylistic, this track as well. So maybe thinking about your sound, maybe some delay, tap tempo, the delay as well, to make sure it's in time with the track. And of course, seamlessly getting into the next key, all right? So that's my approach on this. Now, you've got some assignments. What I'd like you to do is play in position like I did over this track, and choose where you want to play in position to start out with, okay? And stay there for the full length of the track. When that fades out, again, going to reiterate, stop, put the guitar down, go and do something else, refocus. And then when you sit down, maybe set an intention for what you're trying to achieve on your next pass at it. Now, you could stay in position, you know, through all of your practice routines if you want to, until you feel like you're getting that really under your fingers. If you want to, on the next sequence, move your position into the next position on the fretboard and work there and stay through the whole track in position in the next location on the fretboard. So there's one assignment for you, okay? And if you need your scale diagrams, use those. We've given you those PDFs, okay? If you want to use the breakout tracks as well and stay in just one key, do that too if you feel more comfortable working through this program with each of the breakout tracks. It's just as powerful, you know, to be doing that initially. And, you know, you don't want to be making tons and tons of mistakes because that's disheartening. So do that if you need to. Now, second assignment, for the guys that may be more adept, have all their patterns under their fingers. What I'd like you to do is stay in position for one full cycle. When it goes back round again to the next 4 keys, okay, the beginning again of it, move into your next pattern on the fretboard. And that may be going down the fretboard, it may be moving up, depending on where you've decided to play, okay? When that sequence finishes, shift into the next pattern, okay? And you're going to find that this really solidifies not only the knowledge of the notes on the fretboard and your shapes and your patterns, but getting great ideas out of each of those as you stay in position. It's also going to help you start visualizing what the next pattern that's coming up is going to look like. There's nothing like being prepared for when that key changes, right? And knowing where those notes lie on the fretboard. Okay, so there's your assignment for staying in position. I'm going to play across the whole fretboard in a minute, and of course then I'll give you assignments that go along with that as well. I'll see you in the next segment.